Here in Milwaukee, Major League Baseball on tap, the Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Quinn Priester. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Let's go, Quinn.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Riley checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Next one misses. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground, a short could be two. Slings to second. On to Hoskins. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside. And that's outside. And that's ball three.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And he walked him.
That's ball four.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting fourth, the designated
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Ball one there.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
Olson, the runner at first with two gone. And that's through there for a strike. and it's 1-1.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
One strike.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Let's go Brewers!
3-2.
In the dirt.
Let's go, Milwaukee. Yeah.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. Handles, throws to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2 left for Atlanta. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Grant Holmes. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that one popped in the air left field and makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, but again, that could put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Jackson Chourio stands in now and watches strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
One out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ozzie Albies.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got
John
that one through the infield. That was
Murphy.
ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Sean Murphy. That one's in there. That's strike one. And ball one. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And that chops in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And now it's going to be Eli White. Albies on the move. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Man at second. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Stepping in, Nick Allen. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that is that. Braves strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Bauers.
The designated hitter, Jake Bauers.
Holmes back to work. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that one is inside. Smoked on the ground to second. Throw on to Olsen. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Reese.
And here is Hoskins. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. That one hammered center field. Harris ranges back. Way back there and gone. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now, Sal Frelick. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2 stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Isaac Collins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounce to the right side. Albies whips it to first. And that is the inning. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Let's go Brewers!
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Riley
Ball one,
stands
no
in
strike.
here, takes ball one low.
Nope.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering misses down and away.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Terang pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt
Here
Olson.
is Matt Olson. He reached out a walk his first time. Olson, in his 8th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low, ball 1. That's inside.
Nope. Inside, ball 2.
That misses. 3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Hitter,
2 outs, runner at first.
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Olson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside. 1-1. And that one missing low. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, and stepping in is the speedy number 21.
Durbin.
And a foul ball. Fought off foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all
Batting
fastballs.
right.
Man, he's got a
Shortstop.
lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Ortiz.
Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Up the middle, Albies. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So the lineup flips over. This is Bryce Terang. Runner takes off. Grounds one to short. Allen sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The center fielder, number 11, Jackson.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back onto the 4th. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In for a strike. Good slider. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Number 39 appears to be getting loose. Hall warming up as well. Up the middle. Ortiz fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Just missed. The Brewers up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean
So
Murphy.
here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Eli.
Digging in,
White.
it's the speedy outfielder, Eli White. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Falling behind 2-1. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Murphy off of first with 2 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
Shortstop.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's to third. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4 up now for Milwaukee. William Contreras. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Ball 2.
That smash towards center. Harris makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers. Grounded out his first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And
Now
I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside with a breaking ball. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got it. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Now pitching for
number
the Brewers,
39 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
39.
Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Pat Flett.
So the batting order turns over, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr., 1 for 2.
Let's go Brewers!
Clips the corner, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Chorio brings it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the third
Here
baseman,
is Austin Riley. Both 2 in this one. Fastball is outside. The Braves trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than
Matt
just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And a breaking ball misses outside. Here goes the runner. Tap foul at the plate. That's in there. And that is strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's the pitch to Olson.
2-2 to count.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Upstairs. Marcell Ozuna in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Riley over at first with 1 away. Dive, and he's got it from his backside. 1 at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Two outs. That one ripped, but foul. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. Third out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Braves nothing. Back here at American Family Field. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Oh, and 2 now. And there's a ball.
Two to count.
Outside. Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Caleb.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Milwaukee. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Mears preparing to come on if needed. Uribe getting loose as well. And fouled off. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Way inside.
2 strikes.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next offering upstairs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Just missed. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's downstairs. And it's 3-0. Eli White next to bat for the Braves. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess
Now
he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
White.
Eli White digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pulls that one foul. Swings and misses, and that is that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Brewers 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. John
Leading off
Sciambi with
for
Chris
the Brewers,
Singleton in the booth.
the
And
shortstop,
leading off the bottom of the sixth, Joseph Ortiz. Holmes back to work. Just missed. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in. Let's go, Brewers!
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
The center fielder, number 11.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Terang stands at first with 1 out. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
That's outside. 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And that's a fair ball. The throw into second, coming home. He'll score.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Fouled off left side.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's in there at the knees. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Schwellenbach, the right-hander, also getting loose. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner at second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Brewers 2 and the Braves nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers.
back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Nick Mears.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for Atlanta,
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Nick Allen has grounded out a couple of times. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Let's go, Milwaukee.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Make it happen, Brewers.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Sit him down.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Acuna now, 1 for 3. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
All ones the count.
The Brewers holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Brewers, here we go.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and 1-1.
I got one
If you're on
ball,
the mound
one
right
strike.
now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
You got this, Milwaukee.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
That one ripped. Going back. And that one is gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Acuna is someone who is always just a swing away from doing something special. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
2 balls,
And that
2
skips
strikes.
in the dirt. swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nick Mears will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Jared Koenig on to pitch out of the pen here.
47.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Matt Olson. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Frelick ranging back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. That one's upstairs. Ball one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one misses. 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Line drive. Fair ball.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. First pitch misses.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. Olson off of first with 2 away. That one misses. And now 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Spencer Schwellenbach.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Well, one-run game, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Here's the 0-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. There's the strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Albies over to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, Isaac Collins.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Isaac Collins. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Brewers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Abner Uribe.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
In the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like
Now
that
batting,
can help you come out of the
John
struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play. So the tying run at second. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. Now, that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Eli White next up for the Braves. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that's outside. The 1-0. Now this one gets away from the catcher. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Could be a costly one there. The tying run was already in scoring position, but now that go-ahead run is just a base hit away from scoring. Got to let it go and make some big pitches now.
Out to short. Zips it across. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nick Allen.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And now 2 balls and a strike. That one missing inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled off. On the ground to first, Hoskins. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Acuna. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Back here at American Family Field. Down the third baseman, number 21.
Durbin.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Joseph.
Digging in,
Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz. And a bunt towards third. And that goes foul. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Hit in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for
Here comes the
Brewers.
closer here in the 9th, Trevor McGill.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's Austin
Leading
Riley.
off for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 12th of the season. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's Matt Olson down. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. McGill measures 6 feet 8 inches, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And the next pitch is way outside. Activity in the bullpen. DL Hall up and throwing. Zastryzny also getting ready. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Over to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And it's even up to Ozuna.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Outside low. Now 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-2. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Trevor McGill done for the day. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching from
Here's
the
a new
Brewers,
pitcher from the pen, Rob
number
Zastryzny.
58.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And
That's
that
a ball.
misses. Ball one. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Collins squeezes it. 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
So now to the plate for
Albies.
Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Out to short. Sends it across to first, and Albies is retired. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has
Now
to be
pitching
one of the
for
toughest
Atlanta.
jobs in baseball, and
Number
we see a pretty
26.
high turnover rate because of it.
Right
Every
now,
outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And now it's even up. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty fun at bat right there, but you kind of hate to see a long battle like that end on a questionable call. I think he was right in letting it go. Frustrating result after he fought so hard at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Iglesias He's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. Next pitch is downstairs.
And it's flip a coin, because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the DH, Jake Bauers. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. One strike away. And now 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.